3. Bah. Alright, it's Arla Cruz on hiatus. I've been on hiatus on editing. I've been lazy as shit. Alright, so I promised you guys action movies, and I've been watching some action movies, but I haven't been doing any reviews until now. Roadhouse, Patrick Swayze. Alright, so basically Roadhouse is about a cooler or a bouncer, Patrick Swayze's character, Dalton, that he goes in, he's a drifter, he goes in from town to town and fixes up the security of all these different like high-end bars. So he gets in this one town where it's owned by a guy, literally one guy owns the whole town, called Brad Wesley. And basically, you know, the fight of his life, he gets involved with this guy, and then, you know, the movie starts. Alright, let's get to the review. Let's get to the paperwork. Basically, it's directed by Roddy Harrington, which has directed, he's known for Gladiator, the boxing movie, the fighting movie, not the one with Russell Crowe. Striking Distance, I think that's with Bruce Willis. A Murder of Crows. And Stick Up. The writers were David Lee Henry and Hilary Hankins. DP, Dean Cudley, which is also known for being the DP for Halloween. Actors, Patrick Swayze, of course. Ben Gazzara, Kelly Lynch, wow, she's cute in this movie, and Sam Elliott, my favorite. I love this man. So basically, the movie is about 1 hour and 54 minutes from 1989. The budget was $15 million at the time. Box office, $61 million. Not too bad. Not too bad for an action film. Alright, let's get to the review. Now, even though Roadhouse came out in 1989, it's full of 80s cliches, but man, there's nothing wrong with that. I mean, I love 1980s films. Be it action films, be it horror films, especially the horror films, man. Man, I used to love the production of horror films, and at that time, especially how they did everything, especially horror films when it came to like The Thing. I watched The Thing the other day, about like 3 weeks ago, and that film still holds up. It's 40 years old, man, and I don't think there's anything I've seen. You know, you got a good film in the theater where you can test it when everybody in the theater is glued to the screen, like no talking, no coughing, no eating, no nothing, straight up watching the film. That's how I feel about this film, this particular film. I'm a little biased because I own it and I love it. But, you know, you got a great fucking character in Patrick Swayze. Even though he's done more films than just action films, I think this is one of his best action films. Aside from, what's the one with Keanu Reeves? Point Break. I gotta get that movie again. Give it to a friend. Some kind of deal I made with him. So, you know, it's a pretty great story, pretty great way to live life as this character. He embodies he's such a great fucking character in that, like, he lives by these principles, and he'll die by his principles. He doesn't really deviate from what, you know, he believes in this and he's going to do this. So he goes to all these places, all these high-end bars, or these bars that were high-end at one point, and they turn into dive bars, and he brings him back. So, yeah, I mean, he'll go from one place to the next, and once the job is done, the job is done. And he tells him it's his way or the highway type of shit. So even though, like, again, the villain, I'm looking at like the 80s villains, man. Even though it's like 1989, so it's right the end of the 80s and start of the 90s. I'm saddened that Patrick Swayze didn't make more action films of this sort. No, he did Ghost, he did Point Break, he did what's that dancing movie? I forgot that one it's called. He did a whole bunch of different types of films, I guess. He was also in what was that movie? The about the kids, based on that book. Well, we'll get to that. But yeah, I mean, he all the checks for a great action film can be found in this film. If you haven't seen Roadhouse or heard of it, Double Douche, like the box says, it's last call for action. As cheesy as that sounds, I mean, I think it's a really great fucking villain in Ben Gazzara. And love interest in Kelly Lynch. Sam Elliott. Man, that guy's so fucking good in all the films that he does. I love Sam Elliott, man. That guy, like, never ages, man. He was so good in the Big Lebowski. You have to see the Big Lebowski. Or if not, the Ghost Rider, even as in the Ghost Rider film with Nick Cage. Damn glad Nick Cage didn't play Superman. So, I mean, this movie checks everything off. Great action, great story, great protagonist, awesome villain, great side characters, great love interest. Everything you can want in a film is here, man. And his one-on-one monologues and the stuff that he says. Oh man, the one-liners are fucking awesome in this film, though. You just gotta love this fucking movie. If you haven't seen it by now, go stop what you're doing and go see his fucking film. Oh, I'm gonna have to buy it somewhere. I bought this at like a 7-Eleven. But yeah, see this movie, man. You're gonna like it. You're not gonna be disappointed. Well, that's it for Roadhouse. The next film I'm gonna review is gonna be Domino. But, well, that's gonna be next week. So I gotta edit this film. So, like the man says, the balcony is closed. And it's time to go. Don't be a hoe.